You've just graduated college, or perhaps you've been in the workforce for a few years. You find yourself asking, is this it? I just work the rest of my life until I retire? The bills, the responsibilities, the anxieties. You constantly daydream and wander down memory lanes so intense they make you feel sick to your stomach. You yearn for the days of what once was, the beautiful wonder of what it was like to be a kid. Nostalgia can be brutal, blinding even. It can take something you were enjoying and damper it in a matter of seconds. I know because I've been there. I struggled with this a lot through my late teens and early 20s. I remember countless times hearing a certain song or seeing a clip from an old video game which instantly broadcasted me back to my childhood. Memories so vivid it took my breath away. Memories of late night sleepovers with friends, playing video games for hours, and traversing the joys of adolescence. A time unmatched, a time where the only thing that mattered was finding diamonds in Minecraft. A time where I knew so little about the world other than my little bubble. An amazing quote from the TV show The Office I think about often is, I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you've actually left them. I kept thinking, man, I wish I could just live in that time again, even for a moment. For me, this was such a deterrent from enjoying the blessing of life. I found myself constantly comparing every new thing I did to my previous experiences. The things I once loved felt like echoes of the past. I played a lot of video games to try to reach for that high of childhood. It never felt the same, as I felt more empty after turning off the game. I turned to old TV shows. Maybe this would help me give me the spark I felt. Still nothing. It was clear to me that consuming media from years ago didn't really help. Over the past few years, I've been reflecting on why nostalgia would hit me like a truck so frequently. Why was I so stuck in my ways, missing the past? My main conclusion is that life was much more simple. I had no responsibilities, no bills to pay, no one to provide for. It was as simple as waking up, going through the day, and going back to bed. I ached for the simplicity. I think physics and human nature really collide here. I wanted to take the path of least resistance. No one wants to struggle, so why do it? Now, this could easily lead me into a complacency essay, but I'll save that for another day. If you feel like you're struggling with this alone, you aren't. For many, this is part of the complexity of adulthood. Until now, everything was set up for you. You go to school, make it to summer break, graduate high school, get into college, graduate college. It was a perfect segmentation and guidance for life. Forward to now, the whole world is your sandbox. You are in charge of your next steps. For me, this was extremely overwhelming. I found myself wishing on the old days as a coping mechanism for the anxieties of growing up. Transporting back to that time where there were no worries. If I just thought about the old days, my fears would go away. This would work for a few minutes, but that didn't take away from the path that was ahead of me. I want you to know, it's okay to feel nostalgia. It really is. I'm not saying reminiscing is a bad thing, but I implore you, do not let it ruin your growth. There's so much life to live, and living through the scope of what used to be will take away the opportunities of beautiful new memories. Once I came to this realization, my life changed. I look forward to the future and experiences to come. One thing I would recommend trying at the end of every day, no matter how bad it may have been, take a moment to reflect on something good that happened, no matter how small it was. It could be as simple as, I saw a cute bird on the way to work, or my lunch today was actually really good. Cherish those little moments, because life truly is beautiful. I find when I do this practice, I am more eager to see the good things of each day. I want you to know, I'm proud of you. Life is so hard. You made it to this point in your life through peaks and valleys. You persevered through the lowest of lows. And like me, you got your ass kicked more than a few times. I'm not sure if I'll reach anyone with this, but I wanted to put my thoughts into words because I've been thinking about this for a while now. We are all human and have many similar struggles and needs. There's something so beautiful about community and coming together for support. I want someone to feel like they are not alone. And if you do, know you are loved. If not by anyone, then by me. Until next time, my friends.